back to my channel, The Baking Diva. It's so good to see all of you. I missed you. I haven't seen you since I put out my 4th of July celebration. It's crazy here today. You're going to hear birds chirping in the background. You know, we now have a dog, and the dog is obsessed with this ball that squeaks. And she brings it to me constantly. So you may hear squeaking of a ball in the background. I'm not really sure. But, whoa, I'll tell you, there's been a lot going on here. Today, I'm going to make something for you that's healthy. These are called pumpkin energy balls, and they don't involve any baking. Why did I decide to make these today? Well, I need energy. I don't know if any of you do, but trust me, I do. You know, you all know that follow me that my son is moving. And for months now, it's been back and forth from his house to our house. Packing and bringing over boxes. Packing and bringing over boxes. It's endless. And we have so much of his stuff in our garage here that as much as I really don't want to, I'm having a garage sale this coming Saturday. I told anybody that comes to wear a mask, and I have got to get rid of this stuff. I need my garage back. So I've been very tired. We've all been going back and forth with the packing and the moving. Hopefully a little update. I think in about a week and a half his house will be up for sale on the market. So fingers crossed, wish him luck. So I'm a little tired. We've got a lot going on. I'll fill you in with more of that on a forthcoming video. But for now, I'm going to give you and myself some energy, and we're going to get started making these pumpkin energy balls. So here we go. Before I forget, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you want to see this cray-cray baker, go down below and hit the subscribe, the red subscribe, and the little bell next to it. Hit it twice, and then it'll say all, and you'll be a subscriber. That's all there is to it. And you won't miss any of the new videos I have coming up. So, I think it's time I stop beeping and we get started. So, the first thing we're going to do is you need a large bowl. And you're going to combine, now you need for this natural peanut butter, not the jarred Jiffy, which I love, but this is natural peanut butter. If you know how to make your own, that's fine, but I purchased it. So what we're going to do in the bowl, we're going to put 6 tablespoons of our natural peanut butter. So I've already measured that out. It's been so hot here in New Jersey. For over a week, we've had temperatures in the upper 90s. And if that isn't bad enough, the humidity here is brutal. With the packing and moving, I have just been dripping wet. My hair has just looked like I got out of the shower. It's really bad. So I'm trying my best to stay indoors where I have the air conditioning. So after we get our natural peanut butter in there, we're gonna put honey in. And what we're gonna do is put 4 tablespoons of honey that I've measured out. So let me get that in there for you. Now there's one ingredient that this recipe calls for, and I couldn't find it. I think I have to get it maybe in a health food store. So when I get there, I'll tell you. We're going to leave it out today, but I think it'll be just fine. And next time when I'm able to pick it up, I'll use it, and I'll also put it in the recipe in the description box for you, so you'll know that you should use it in the recipe. So we have our honey and our natural peanut butter in there. Now we're going to put in pumpkin. Now this is not pumpkin pie filling. This is the pumpkin puree, the all-natural pumpkin, and we're going to put in 6 tablespoons of that. So we're going to add that to the peanut butter and the honey. I love pumpkin. I could eat pumpkin all year round. When I buy a pumpkin pie, it's like a red light for me. I have to get over there and control myself because I could eat the whole pie. All right, so I have that in there now, and I'm going to take a wooden spoon and I'm going to mix these ingredients together. So I hope you're all doing well. We have a lot going on here besides the moving. You know, my son's moving in here. We've had to go into New York City for a few hospital, or I should say a few doctor's visits. And I'm not driving into cray-cray New York City. And my son wasn't driving in there either. So we took an Uber. We went in a couple of times. Let me just tell you, what you see on the TV is not an understatement. It's so sad. New York has really changed. All the theaters are boarded up. Stores are boarded up. There's less people walking around, but there's enough of them, and they all have their masks on, or else they should have their masks on. Many of them don't. The graffiti, the destroyed places, it looks like a war zone. It's very sad. Other than to go into New York City, to go in for these doctor's appointments for my son, I have absolutely no desire in going into the city. Used to be fun to go in there to see a show and different things. Not anymore. No, not anymore. So, all right, I have this all mixed. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to this some cinnamon and some salt. So I'm going to put in here, let's see how much cinnamon, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon's very healthy for you. And I'm going to put in just a pinch of salt. That's good enough. I'm going to mix that around. Now, here comes the part where I'm missing the ingredient. Ooh, that cinnamon and pumpkin smells yummy. I feel like I'm making a pumpkin pie. Now you're supposed to add, once I get this all mixed, you're supposed to add your oats to this. And I bought these. You can use steel cut, you can use the old-fashioned oats. I had a big box of Quaker oats. This is the 100% whole grain oats, the quick ones, but they'll be fine too. So I gotta use these up. So you're gonna add to this 1.5 cups of your oats. And if you like steel cut oats, by all means add them, or the old-fashioned oats. Now what I should be adding now, which is the one ingredient I couldn't find, you're supposed to add into this 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Now I know chia seeds are popular and they're supposed to be good for you, but I ran out of them and the food store doesn't have them. I do have a health food store about a mile away from my house, so I'm going to pick them up, and when I make this next time, I'll put the chia seeds in. I think it makes it a little bit more nutritious. So let me mix this all up. And after I get all of this mixed, then we're going to put something yummy in here. We are going to put 1/3 of a cup of mini chocolate chips. I have the mini semi-sweet chocolate chips. I saw this recipe and it looked so easy. And it has healthy things in it. And I thought, why not? When I get a craving, I'll go and I'll get a few of these. Now these are very easy to make because once we get everything mixed up and I get the chips in here, all we're going to do is make balls, you know, little balls. You can put them on a dish or a baking sheet and just put them in the refrigerator to chill for about 10 minutes. Do you hear my bird? That's Squeaky. And she sounds just like a squeak toy. And she wants to be in the video. She's always being such a pain in the neck. She wants to take over my channel. So every time she hears me talking up here, she starts chirping away. And I usually put her in the other room, but I didn't this time. So hopefully just think of it as a nice little melody in the background. All right, so this looks like it's mixed up pretty well. So now I'm gonna add in my mini chocolate chips. And like I said, I will have this recipe for you down below in the description box. I've already measured these. It's 1/3 of a cup of mini chocolate chip morsels. So I'm gonna get these all mixed up. It sure looks good. I don't know how much of a difference in taste the chia seeds will make. I don't think any at all, to be honest with you. I just think it'll give it a little heightened, a little bit more of a nutritious value. But I think we have a lot of nutrition in here. So these look yummy. So let me just go get my little scoop that I use for my cookies, and I'll be right back, and we'll get these on our plate. So don't go away. Okay, I'm back. So now, when it comes to this part, you can either use your hands, I've washed my hands, or you can use one of these little scoopers that I use for cookies. So I think I'm gonna use the scooper today. And we're going to just make our little balls, and we're gonna put them on the plate. Is anybody getting to go on a summer vacation this year? We haven't been anywhere, but first week of August, we are going down to Cape May, New Jersey. Oh, I love it down there. And my brother has a house, so we're going to be using his house for just a week. And we usually go on the boardwalk in Wildwood and all, but I don't know if we'll be doing that this year. So we'll still get to go. The whole family's going, so we'll still get to go on the beach, and the boys will love to fish. So it'll be fun just to get away. I really need a break. So let me put these little balls on here. They don't come out perfect. Just use your hand and mold them a little bit. And this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to put them in the refrigerator, chill them for 10 minutes, and then I'm coming back, and we're doing a taste testing. And I'm going to be full of energy. So don't go away. Okay, so we're doing a close-up here of these pumpkin energy balls. They really look delicious. I only chilled them in the refrigerator for like 10 minutes. So I'm going to put them down now, and I'm going to have a taste testing. So what I found works better is I use this to scoop the mixture out of the bowl, and then with clean hands, I rolled them into balls with my hands. I think they came out better that way. They look good, they smell good, and if they're gonna give me energy, they gotta be good. So here we go. There's 20 in this plate. I have a few extras, so I think depending on the size you make them, you'll get about 24 out of this recipe. So let me taste these babies. They're delicious. They're not real sweet at all. You have a hint in here of all the flavors. You taste a little bit of the peanut butter, but it's not strong. The honey gives it a little sweetness, and you have those mini chips and the oatmeal. I think they're very good. I would have no problem at all when I get a craving going to get myself 2 or 3 of these. I think they would satisfy me, and they're really good. Very good. So, what do I rate these pumpkin energy balls? I rate them 2 thumbs up. So, give them a try. I think you're going to love them. They're good. I guess I'm going to keep them in the refrigerator. You probably should do that too. They'll stay chilled. I'm going to give the cameraman a few because he could use a little energy too. Right, cameraman?
Right, camera lady.
Okay. So anyway, don't forget, go down below, hit that subscribe and the little bell next to it. Have a wonderful week. And I will see you all very soon. Toodles!